Hope you are able to see my screen, right? Can you confirm on this?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yes, we can.
So once again, welcome to the SCM Technologies online trainings for the demo session of Oracle Fusion Supply Chain Management. We already know about that. So the Oracle is a leading technology in the market. You already heard about that. There is a lot of news which is coming from the Oracle side. The 40% of shares is highs on the market levels. And along with that, see, getting the profits is not for profit, right? So the product demand is coming up very high. So that is the reason we are just want to be like conducting one more sessions for 8:30 to 9:30 online training from morning sessions. Okay. So welcome once again for SCM Technologies Oracle Fusion Supply Chain Management Training Demo. And myself, I am Girinath. I have a total 8 years of experience in Oracle Fusion Supply Chain Management. I worked on the many domains and many locations and different types of processes like implementations and supports, rollout and enhancements. Right. We are also dealing with the trainings, right? Job assistances, placements. Okay. And freelancings also we are going to working. So multiple sectors. I worked on that, multiple locations and multiple projects I deal over that. So you already heard about there is a lot of domains from the supply chain management, right? Manufacturing domains, pharmaceuticals domains, right? Food processing related, oil and exports related, right? So I worked on a number of domains. So that experiences will be sharing with you on this training, right? Whatever the experiences are coming from the Oracle Fusion Supply Chain Management application level. What is the business scenarios? Right, everything we are dealing on this training. Okay, it's a real-time business scenario, Redwood and artificial intelligence is enabling training. Okay, so if you have any queries, I'll allocating for some time. Okay, we can discuss on that. So before that, this is just a brief introduction about myself. And I worked on the modules of all from supply chain management domain, like order management, inventory, manufacturing. Also, some domains I worked on that, and costing, product management, procurement. Right. So we are dealing all these modules in our training. So we can deal all this. You already know. So without basic background about supply chain management, so you cannot join this demo, right? You already know, you're already working some ways, right? So what is supply chain management and what is the demand in the current market? Truly and frankly, I'm telling about that. If you are open LinkedIn or which is a famous job related sites, LinkedIn or what is Naukri, right? Commonly we are applied on these websites, right? If you open this, a number of openings are there, but the candidates are very less. Candidates are very less. Why? Why? Because if you take a Hyderabad or Bangalore or Chennai or Delhi, anything from in India, do you feel that how many institutes are there to train on this? Only on fingers. Only on fingers. Right? If you take other domains, other applications like a SAP and some others, ERP applications, n number of institutes are there, n number of candidates are there, right? But in the Oracle, we have a very less members in the market. All the members are already settled in the current market, right? And previous market. Nobody can migrating for their companies, right? So here, very less institutes, less people are trained on this. That is the reason very high market who are having a good knowledge and expertise from the Oracle supply chain management. There is a lot of scope in the market. So every day we are faced for 5 to 10 interviews. All the interviewers are asking a basic questions. If you are answer that basic questions, your salary packages will be dependent on your current package. Even they are provided 100% hikes. 100% hikes. Okay, yesterday only some of the candidate is got a offer 110% of hike. Okay, so it's a very high demand in the market. Why? Because the Oracle is highly secured product and it's a US product. Right, we already know about some allegations are going on, but anyway, any firing is going on not from the Fusion Cloud application. Its jobs will be affected by the AI, where the AI is compatibility for completely replacing the human resource. In that areas only firing is happening. But you already know about and confirm that there is a too much of hirings are going on. In the back end, too many hirings are going on. Right. So don't worry about that. Now the firings are going on, how the market is very high demand. Yes. But not from the cloud fusion application. Please remember, this is a cloud application. Cloud application and ERP application, enterprise resource planning application. Every business and needs this application. Either they are doing a inventory or procurement or order management or product management. Mandatory to use this application. Either whatever the technology, it's a Oracle or a SAP, anything. Right. So I assume that you people already know about what is supply chain management. Just want to know how the market is there and who is eligible on this. Right. So what is the trainer related introductions? Okay. Up to now, we are trained for more than thousands of people in the market. Right. And number of batches are completed. So this batch will be the 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Who's having a good time on that time, just join over this batch and upgrade your positions. Okay, you already know. So I had total 8 years of experience. We are dealing with the supply chain management related application from the Oracle, right? So here we are dealing with these modules. It's a very clear cut: inventory, procurement, order management, product management, and costing. Inventory, nothing but warehouse. So we already know that. See, for example, your home is a inventory. Your home is a inventory. If I am calling as your home is a inventory, why I'm calling your home is inventory? If you go to the kitchen, all the goods are there, necessary goods, right? For survival of that, right? So that's a stock. You are maintaining a stock in your kitchen. You are maintaining a stock in your halls, right? What is the hall specification goods are required? You are maintaining the stocks on that. In same way, for example, if you take Amazon or Flipkart, they are maintaining the stocks for their sales, right? So here what module they are implemented? They are implemented for inventory module. Inventory module to maintaining the stocks. Right, in that there is a lot of configurations are coming into the applications. You are working as a configurations. So please remember that this is non-coding functional consultant. job, right? This is non-coding, no coding, only conditions and configurations. Very clear. So please remember this, zero coding, no SQL report developments, no integrations, no page developments, nothing, only configurations. Configurations, nothing but conditional setups. See, if I want to ask for create one location, just click on the plus button and enter the pin code details and state details and address 1, address 2, how you are entering for Swiggy or Zomato. Same like that. You are entering into this application. I'll show you how the application will be there. I think there is an issue from the application side anyway. Okay. So for the maintenance of stocks related, for various items, they are maintaining the inventory. See, if you go to any medical shop, right, if you are asking any tablet, they are searching on the laptop and finding the location and go to the tablet location and pick the material and deliver it, right? But 10 acres of warehouse, or if it is a 5 acres of warehouse or inventory, both are same. Don't worry about that, right? So the customer is booking for iPhone, where it is there. So they are maintaining some racks. They are maintaining some locations within the inventory org. To track all these deals, to track all these concepts, they are implemented for inventory module. So please remember this. And after inventory is completed, the next module is procurement. See, for example, in the inventory, in your home itself, is a kitchen related. If anything is, 1 minute. So in the inventory, if anything is on hand quantity is very less, but the demand is very high from the customers. So where we can get the material? From supplier, right? To maintain the suppliers related purchasings, right? Organization will implementing for procurement. As a functional consultant, what you will do is, you will collect the data from the suppliers related and purchasing related from the organization, and you can do the configurations and making the test scenarios, how the as for the business it is working, right? So for that, they are maintaining the procurement. Supply chain management, please remember this, to maintain the stock, to purchasing the various suppliers, right? Once we are purchasing the material and we can keep the stock in our inventory, we cannot wait on that, right? Immediately we can start the sales. What is the business? The business is a sales, right? The sales is a profit, right? Immediately the business will be starts in sales. The sales related configurations and setups are coming from the order management. Right? Order management. So order management level, we are completely tracking about the sales related for the customers. Say, for example, you are booking some iPhone from the Amazon or Flipkart. That is a sales of Flipkart or Amazon, right? Okay, if Amazon is purchasing a iPhone from the supplier, that is called procurement. Okay, once they are procuring the material and keeping the stock in their inventory, that is called inventory. Okay, so in between of that, I am telling about all these three as a interlink with product management. Product management. Product management, nothing but item maintenances, item management. See, some of the items are returnable eligibility is there. Some of the items, non-returnable items. Right? Did you observe that whenever you are booking, it is non-returnable item? Where you can control that, where you can make the description, where you can make the specifications. So all these are coming from the product management. From the product management, we are creating the items and we can make the items as a transactionable is yes. Then we can do the transactions. So without item, inventory is not existed. Without procurement, purchasing is not coming into the inventory. Without procurement and inventory, sales cannot be processing. Right. Once all these transactions are completed, where we can maintain the cost of the items, cost of the transaction, cost of the various activities, we are maintaining on the costing level. We are maintaining at costing level. See, for example, Amazon is procuring the material. Amazon is purchasing the material iPhone for 50K as for Indian currency, right? So 15K. So one of the customer, like you are the customer, you are booking a order from the Amazon. Now, what is the cost of Amazon will selling this? Some markup price, 55K something, right? 55K. So in the order management, the price will be 55K and the purchasing price will be Amazon is 50. So for these calculations, so where we can maintaining profit of the organization, loss of the organizations and average of the organizations. Okay, all these are coming from the costing level. So this is the core modules which is highly demanded in the market right now. So we are dealing these modules throughout our complete training. So we are dealing with step-by-step inventory, product management, procurement, order management, and costing. Constructional way we are dealing with throughout our training. Okay, so this is a brief about a supply chain management modules, what modules we are dealing. Okay, and so this is a why supply chain management is one of the core demanded, because it's a cloud application and the most of the people are migrated from the on-premises application to cloud application, right? So that is the reason there is a lot of scope. And here in the Oracle Fusion, we have a visibilities, real-time related automations, and everything will be supported. Like AI is coming into the picture, right? So AI also be supported on these pages. The type of securities, right? It's a friendly to business. The business can easily use this product. So that is the reason the Oracle supply chain management is having a lot of scope in the market. Okay, so then basically the job market is very high. It's I don't want to explain in job market. Why? Because you just go and search it. Because if I am telling job market is very high, so that will be the hypothetical. Okay, you just find out that and search with how much demand is there for different sources of artificial intelligence tools. You will get the real-time statistics regarding for the market. Okay. And the hiring, basically hiring is US, UK, Canada, Australia, Middle East countries. Most of the times, Middle East countries are using for this. Why? Because there is a lot of business processes, customizations are happening into their market, their business. All the customization related, integration related, this Oracle application having a lot of leverage to providing for their businesses configuration. Right. So that is the reason most of the people are businesses are interested to implement it for this Oracle supply chain management in their businesses process. Right. And So who can be joined? You already know it. There is a one video I already shared on the video. Who is eligible to join over this? A freshers also having a lot of market in the current trained freshers. We call it as a trained freshers, right? Trained freshers market is very high, and the professionals who already working from the business operations like inventory, procurement, backgrounds, order management related, BPA related. So somewhere they are working as a business processes like end user activities who are already working on that. They're highly eligible. Why? Because they already know the processes. They already know the processes. And one more, the last one is we no need for IT background for this. If you are completed your degree, for last 3 years onwards, I cannot move on anything. Now I am ready to move on any profession from the IT. This will be the best opportunity for you. Why? Because no coding, no need to require for the IT background, no need to require for the BTech qualification, MCA qualification. Okay, this job will be performed by any degree completed candidate. The degree is completed, who is regularly completed, they are eligible for this. Very clear. They are eligible for this. Okay. If you have any queries, you just ping me on that. And we are dealing the modules of inventory, product management, procurement, order management, and costing. Okay. If anybody is required this document, I'll share this document to your WhatsApp. And the dealing of modules, subject, everything I'm mentioning over here. You can see inventory management, it is 10 days. Product management, we are dealing with 5 days. And the procurement is coming from 20 days. Order management is 10 days and costing is the 4 days. Total 55 days is coming into the training picture. So this training will be around 55 days. That means 50 hours every day. 1 hour we are spending on this, and we will be closing on this as for the new releases, right? We are closing this on stipulated time. Okay, so the data, the syllabus copy is completely, we are making one document. So what is the dealings of from the inventory side? What is the dealing we are dealing on the application level? So that's the inventory. This is the procurement. So I don't want to explaining all this. If you need it, I will share the syllabus copy. Please go through that. Okay, if I'm explain this, it will take 2 hours of time. So what is the summaries and everything? Then order management. And finally, we have a costing. Right. So in the inventory level itself, we have a product management. You can see item related setups and item related things. So here itself, we are dealing those things. Right. This is a complete syllabus copy, which we will share to you as per your personal request. So please go through for that, and accordingly, you can decide it over this. Okay, so we don't have any constraints. We are very free to providing for your queries and services, and it is a very flexible. It is very flexible. If you are not joining, you join this batch, but after 10 to 15 days, you are unable to attending for sessions. We can provide complete access. Don't worry about that. So it is a 50 days of training. So we are completely providing for server access for up to 1 year. Live recording sessions also provided to your drive folders. Right, you can go through any time on that. Say, or else if we are missing this batch, and shall I join for the next batch? Yes, 100% we have such a leverages. I am the owner, I am the founder, I am the person who take care of the trainings. Okay, no need for any hierarchical permissions in my office. Okay, so we no need for any hierarchical formations. So please go on consulting for somebody. If they are approved, then go to request. No, we don't want any such type of processes. I am the person to take care about complete responsibilities of trainings related. Right. So don't worry about that. And we are also training you in the middle of the sessions and the interview preparations. What is the real-time businesses? Why the business is using this? So all these things. So we are going to engaging with that. Right. Please go through for all these um, videos. If you have any doubts in previous videos also there. So very clear, or else you can directly contact me. I can explain what your expectations. Okay, so this is a completely dealing with Oracle Fusion Supply Chain Management. This is a Oracle application. Okay, we don't have any question to dealing with any SAP or anything, nothing. We cannot deal anything. Okay, we are dealing only for Oracle. It's a beautiful name from our side. Why? Because lot of job market is there. You already know Larry Ellison. He's one of the richest person in the world. There is a lot of articles are coming into the pictures. That means the business is very high and the scope also very high. Okay, so please decide yourself. So I don't want to explaining more on the what is supply chain management and everything. You have already a lot of research background, right? So while you are joining before this demo, you have already research from your end. Then you are decided to join one of this. Okay, backgrounds and not well know about SCM concept, not having knowledge here. Okay, some of them don't have it. Okay, no problem. No problem. So from basic itself, we are explained that. Okay, and the training, we are basic from zero to how you can manage it for application. Everything we are explained. Okay, don't worry about that. And
Girinath, so you're the one who will take all the classes?
exactly. I'm only that is what I'm telling. I'm only the person to take care about every trainings, right? Accesses related, queries related, concepts related, everything. I am only the person to take care about this. Nobody can enter in my training. Okay, in the middle of the any sessions, I'm only the person. Okay.
Okay.
So that's what from our side, we don't have any much demos. See, if you are understanding the concept, if you are understanding the trainer's way of dealings, if you are understanding the application level where we are working, so that's more than that. Okay, if you want to understanding more than that, then coming on to the Monday. So first two sessions I will be providing free of cost. Okay, then you can decide. Okay, and you can join over this application. But this is a very right time to migrating your positions to these positions. If you have a already some domain experiences for the different domains, but this is a right time to enhancing your packages with the double or tribunals. I don't want to be explaining what is the salary packages. I have very clear cut salary packages also. There is a one document I'll show you. Yeah, this one. Okay, the freshers who have a trained freshers, 0 to 2 years experience, 4 to 7 lakhs, they will be the expected on this. Okay, 2 to 5 years, it's a mid-level consultants, 8 to 15 lakhs, 8 to 15 lakhs, right? It's also be dependent on your, for example, you have 4 years of experience, 100% you will be getting for the 13.5 or 14 lakhs also, as for the demand of positions, right? So 5 to 10 years, 15 to 25, 15 to 25, right? So it is also be a dependent on, so for example, you have a 10 years of experience, 8 years of experience. Sometimes it is moving for 35 hours, 35 hours. Okay, this is just on the level of entries, having a minimum salaries, right? And 10 years plus 25 to 40 years, 40 plus, right? So this is what the expected salaries. These salaries are not for my assumption. These salaries are already provided for tier 1 IT companies, right? So big four companies, now they are offering for this. Even the market also be not for small companies. It's a very big companies, the market, and the small companies hiring is also very high. Contract to hire position or any positions. So there is a market is very high. So this is a US salary ranges. So if anybody is from the US side, so what is their salaries expectations as for your skill sets? Okay, so this is what a brief about the salaries which um, from the person who are trained or like who have experiences on the Oracle Fusion supply chain management side. This is the salaries what they are offering from the current market. Okay, so just want to be like want to hear about your backgrounds. Just a brief. What is your experiences? So, what is your expectations from this training? So that's very helpful to me. How to fulfilling your expectations also. So, can anybody starts yourself? That's very good to hear about. So I'm just stopping the record.